Frank Matthews, a name that resonates in the realm of organized crime, was a notorious figure in the world of drug trafficking during the 1970s. Born on February 13, 1944, Matthews rose to prominence as one of the most successful and elusive drug kingpins in American history. This video delves into the fascinating life of Frank Matthews, his empire, and his remarkable ability to evade law enforcement for years. Frank Matthews was raised in Durham, North Carolina, and had a humble upbringing. As a young man, he moved to New York City, where he eventually became involved in the drug trade. It was here that Matthews started his ascent into the ranks of organized crime, initially aligning himself with the Italian-American mafia. In the 1970s, Frank Matthews established his own drug empire, specializing in the distribution of heroin. He possessed sharp business acumen and utilized innovative smuggling techniques, which allowed him to transport large quantities of drugs from overseas suppliers into the United States. Matthews' criminal organization quickly gained prominence and became a significant player in the drug trade, particularly on the East Coast. Matthews earned the moniker Black Caesar, a nickname that reflected his powerful and influential persona. His organization was known for its sophisticated operations, including well-established networks of drug dealers and connections to corrupt law enforcement officials. The Black Caesar's empire was estimated to be worth hundreds of millions of dollars at its peak. Despite his thriving criminal activities, Frank Matthews was renowned for his ability to evade law enforcement. In 1973, just as authorities were closing in on him, he disappeared without a trace. Matthews became one of the most wanted fugitives in the United States, managing to escape capture despite a nationwide manhunt. His disappearance fascinated the public and law enforcement agencies alike, with many speculating on his whereabouts and the extent of his criminal empire. The mystery surrounding Frank Matthews' disappearance continues to captivate both law enforcement and true crime enthusiasts. Despite numerous efforts to locate him over the years, his fate remains unknown. Some theories suggest that Matthews may have fled to foreign countries, while others propose that he may have met a darker fate within the criminal underworld. Frank Matthews' story represents the allure and power associated with the drug trade during the 1970s. His ability to build a vast criminal empire and then disappear without a trace has solidified his place in the annals of American organized crime. Even decades later, the legend of Frank Matthews persists, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most enigmatic and elusive drug kingpins in history.